All right, hello and welcome to our CS10 final project, which is to code the game Breakout in Snap, which is the famous game made famous in the 70s where you have to use this little ball to knock out all of the bricks up here. Now you can use the left and right arrow keys to move the paddle at the bottom, and the ball is activated by pressing spacebar. Now the main game board code is over here, where we have a bunch of code right here, which creates all of these bricks by painting them, and then a bunch of code here which erases them by painting over them in white. Now the ball code is rather simplistic. It simply switches the costume to the ball and then sets the speed. All of this code down here is unique to each of these colored blocks and changes the characteristics of the game, which is all predetermined in the README. Now the paddle sprite here is even more simple. All it deals with is the direction of the paddle, whether it goes left or right, and to block it at the edges here. And finally, our game over and game one sprite starts out as a costume of a long gray bar right here, which determines whether or not the ball has fallen past the paddle, because if the ball touches that color, we know that game is over. Now, when the game is won, a victory screen will be displayed over here, which equals a change of costume in this sprite. Now, finally, our last sprite over here is a sprite that determines whether or not all the bricks have been destroyed, and it does that by having a big sprite about the size of this rectangle, which, if it detects any color other than white, it knows the game is still on. As soon as it detects the color is all white, it broadcasts a message making sure that the game knows that the player has won the game. Now, I am going to demonstrate the game. I'm going to do so at a higher speed since it takes about 5 minutes for one game to beat. And there you have it. That is our game Breakout. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.